Teenage, to kick it off, can you just tell me about the game and scoring your first goal for the Dynamo tonight?
Yeah, to be honest, it was a difficult game for us. The way, of course, we know they are at the bottom of the log, but these guys, they have a good team. They give us hard times, but I'm happy there's no a bad 3 points in the game there. We take each game by day, so we just keep on moving there. We are now focusing to the next game. There was happy to score my first goal for the club, and I interview on Thursday there. I said I have a feeling that on Saturday I'm going to score. Once I start scoring there, I'll be unstoppable. Just hope there are more to come there.
Great. We'll open up for questions. If you've got questions, please raise your hand and we'll go from there. Victor, go ahead.
Hey, Teenage, to add to that, getting your first goal with the club, what was that feeling like?
I'm out of the words there. I'm out of the words, but it's always a great feeling to score a first goal for the club there. Everything I do there, I dedicate to my late mom there. That's why you saw when I scored there, I just take out my t-shirt there and show that written my mother's blessing. That's my motto there. That goal was from my mom, for my family, and for the club too.
What was it like at the end of the night after this game, back and forth? You guys walk away with the 4-3 win. Just what was it like winning a game like this after the previous games have been maybe a little bit more defensive?
Yeah, of course. You know, once you start winning games, the 2 games, maybe once you start to win 2 games in a row, they will be already motivated. So us, we just go to the pitch. We are having the winning mentality, and it worked. We didn't give up, although they were attacking us, but we fight up to the final whistle.
Your goal, as well as Sebas's first, coming off a corner, has there been more stress on corners lately, or is it just these opportunities just panned out in this game?
Yeah, usually the way I was playing there before in Turkey, I used to score goals there in set pieces there, but most of the goals there I used to score with the headers. If you see me scoring with my feet there, always classic there. I don't know why there. I'm always scoring classic when I'm scoring with my feet there.
Thanks, Teenage, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Jesus.
Hey, Teenage, congratulations on the goal. You know, can you just walk us through the goal? When you saw the ball, did you immediately know how you were going to hit it?
Yeah, of course. I saw it coming. Then I talked with Ethan to leave it there. As I said, I was having that feeling that today is the day that I'll score for the team there. And I'm happy it happened there. We know sometimes when you pray for something and God can give you the, and I'm happy. I'm happy to be honest.
Now, on the flip side of that, was it a bit bitter sour? Because, you know, as a center back, they scored 3 goals, you know, 2 goals conceded. So was it like a bit bittersweet? Like you're like, I score, but we conceded 2 goals, 3 goals.
Yeah, of course. For me as a defender, to concede 2 to 3 goals there, I'll be disappointed there. But you know, sometimes that's how the game is. As I said, these guys, they play so good and they were coming, and there's no between the 3 points belongs to us. Them, they didn't do anything. Of course, they scored 3 goals there, but they didn't beat us. That's the good thing there.
Was the scoreline 4-3 more a result of how San Jose plays? It's kind of very chaotic, very crazy on the pitch. Is that why it's 4-3?
Yeah, I think so. And the game was open there, to be honest. The game was open. I'm sure us, we didn't put pressure on the ball there. That's how they scored us there. Yeah, I think so. But we know we'll go back to the drawing board and work on our mistakes there.
Last question for me. How good does it feel as a teammate to watch Seba finally scored his goal, finally, you know, scored 2 goals today, but just seen him score after he hadn't scored for the first 6 games?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy for Seba because, you know, once you are a striker there, if you go 5 games, 6 games without a goal, you know, people, they will start to saying these words and this, but he shows character there today. There, I'm happy for him. For me, I know, say by the way he's scoring the training there, if you take that mentality there, you'll be unstoppable there. I'm just happy for him.
Thank you, Teenage.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we'll go Garrett Heinrich.
Hey, Teenage, congratulations on the goal. You talk a little bit about playing back-to-back games with Ethan and just what you've seen from him as a young player stepping in and playing center back with you.
Yeah, Ethan, I'm sure now he's good. I know he's a young player, but in the pitch, he was at the same age there. I always talk with him before the game, just play simple. And he always follow what I'm doing there. And you can see there's a future of the team there. There's the future of the team. He doesn't scared to take any risk there. And he did a great job too there. Last week there against Miami, they had a great game. And tonight too, he had a great game there.
You guys have got points in 5 of 6 games. Just how does that feel to kick off the season with a good run here? And what's kind of the feeling in the locker room after a game like tonight?
Yeah, of course, in the locker room, there's a great feeling for us. You know what happened last season here. Me, I came here to try and help the club to take it where it belongs to. And I believe this season there, we're going to make it to the playoffs there. And we're going to bring the glory days for the club there. That's my promise.
Thank you.
Christian.
Hey, Teenage. You talked about, how good it feels to have a striker like Seva, but on the opposite end, how does it feel to have a goalkeeper like Steve, making really good saves today?
Yeah, Steve, we all know Steve with his experience there. He kept us into the game, but he did a great job though. There's people they were attacking, and sometimes the goalkeeper they can also help you, and that's what Steve did exactly there. And I'm happy for him. That's why the game when the game is finished, the first thing I went to Steve, I say, bruh, you did a great job there. That's what I told him, because the saves he was giving us, he kept us to the game, to the honest. If it wasn't him, then maybe it couldn't end, maybe 6 goals there. But I say credit to Steve there.
Thank you, Teenage, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Great. That'll wrap us for Teenage. Thank you, Teenage, and congrats.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you soon.